pangarap ng malayang republika at
Magandang araw mga ka-vibes. Tupad na tupad ang pangarap sa Serbisyong Suarez at Alona Party List. Ang mga pangarap ng malayang republika at bagong Pilipinas ay nagpapatuloy at isinasakatuparan pa. Mga ayuda sa mga nawala ng hanap buhay, tulong pinansyal sa mga mag-aaral, puhunan sa mga negosyo ng mga kababaihan, pang-medikal na pangangailangan at iba pa. Serbisyong Suarez at Alona Party List, dala-dala sa mga barangay, bayan at lungsod. Mga proyektong pang-infrastruktura gaya ng FMR o ang Farm to Market Roads, covered courts, mga barangay centers, patubig, pailaw, tulong pinansyal sa mga kooperatiba at samahan, ospital at health facilities. Serbisyong Suarez at Alona Party List. Serbisyong Suarez at Alona Party List.
With us today, a distinguished panel of speakers who will address various topics of interest. Allow me to introduce them. Of course, the young roadshow manager, Deputy Speaker. With us today, a distinguished panel of speakers who will address various topics of interest. Before we allow me to introduce them to questions, of course, I'm inviting our speakers, the young roadshow manager, Deputy Speaker, and Quezon 2nd District Representative David JJC Suarez. Before we open the floor to questions, I'm inviting our speakers to make
legislative work.
Short opening
Congress
remarks.
is set to again, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Welcome to another 3 days. Alam niyo naman po yung nakalipas na linggo. Legislative work. Marami din po tayong natalakay Congress is set to so nagpapasalamat po ako sa lahat, a lot of important legislation, kaibigan, and the next 3 days sa media. Alam niyo naman po yung nakalipas na linggo. Marami din po tayong natalakay at naprubahan sa mga kaganapan. So nagpapasalamat po ako sa lahat sa ating ngayon, kasama, kaibigan, maraming salamat natin sa media at muli niyo po kaming binigyan ng pagkakataon para
over the weekend po kasi may binanggit si Majority
sa mga
Leader
kaganapan at
Manix
usapin
na
na
once
mangyayari
approved ng
sa
House
ating
of
ngayon sa linggong
Representatives
ito dito
yung
sa
RBH
Kongreso.
number
Maraming salamat.
7. May possibility na idiretso sa COMELEC. Pero may over the weekend po kasi may binanggit si Majority Leader na Manix Dalipe na once approved ng House of Representatives yung RBH number 7. May possibility na idiretso sa COMELEC. Pero may sinabi din po si STS Gonzales na hihintayin pa rin yung approval ng Senate. So ano po ba talaga? And may consensus na rin ho ba kayo about it? Ano po yung gagawin talaga ng House of Representatives?
Because the Constitution only requires maraming salamat sa Congress. So I think tayo po dito sa Kongreso we're set to dito nakikita talaga natin reading may ambiguity talaga sa Constitution because the Constitution that our counterparts in the Senate 3/4 vote of Congress. Tayo po dito sa Kongreso we're set to approve this on third and final reading on Wednesday. We will be going on a I hope that our counterparts in the Senate, I look forward to will find the opportunity where both time leaders in their hands to approve the same. Of the Senate can we will be going on a break decide on and I look forward to action with regards to both opportunity where both yung leaders of the House and leaders of the Senate can meet tayo patapos and finally decide kailangan lang po talaga natin the proper course of action with regards to both RBH. Kasi yung Senate nasa RBH 6, tayo naman may RBH 7. Nila yung version tayo nila. Patapos na. So, ang mahalaga naman po talaga dito lang po talaga natin malaman sa Senate kung mapagbotohan to ng ating mga mamayan. Ang dulo para anong buwan will may papasa nila yung version nila. So it is important for ang mahalaga naman po talaga dito the Filipino people to decide on the proposed mapagbotohan to ng ating mga mamayan. And looking at ang dulo para nito will be a plebiscite. Where so it is important for us to allow the Filipino people to decide on the proposed ng international business community looking on what the proposed amendments on our constitutions where a U.S. delegation recently visited the very positive to be removed to allow more foreign direct investments coming in. And this was again the proposed amendments on our constitution in fact Germany and the Czech Republic about where another $4 billion that will be removed pledges more foreign direct investment to our country was also and this was again echoed by the president in his recent trip to Germany and the Czech Republic, set to where another $4 billion delegation from the World Economic Forum investment to our country was also secured. To the not to mention, this week the Philippines is set industry players that an important delegation from the World Economic Forum direct so investment. This sends a clear signal talaga the world na makapag-usap na agad ang Senado at ang Kongreso industry players that the Philippines is open for more direct investments. Kaya napakahalaga po talaga na makapag-usap na agad ang Senado at ang Kongreso para in finality ma-decide na po yung susunod
daw po kasama sa agenda ata ng subcommittee yung question po sabi po ng Senate, wala silang gagawing action regarding Chacha this week. Actually, hindi daw po kasama sa agenda ata ng subcommittee yung Chacha. Paano po kaya?
Siguro, we can hope for a discernment so that we can meet kasi talaga importante na po ito para sa ating bansa. At nakikita nyo naman yung excitement ng business community pagdating sa restrictions na pinag-uusapan na tatanggalin po natin sa ating konstitusyon. Nakikita nyo naman yung ito pong pagkakataon excitement ng makakapag-business community sa magandang pagkakataon na makapag-usap din na pinag-uusapan yung Senado at ang Kongreso sa ating konstitusyon para malaman na talaga yung susunod na pagkakataon na patungkol sa makakapagpahinga sa restrictions sa ating pagkakataon na makapag-usap din.
Last question na lang po. May mga grupo na rin po, actually pati makabayan, nagsabi na once approved ng House yung RBH 7, may possibility na iakyat nila sa Supreme Court. Your thoughts about it po. Last question na lang po. May mga grupo na rin po, actually pati makabayan, nagsabi na once approved ng House yung RBH 7, may possibility na iakyat nila sa Supreme Court. Your thoughts about it po.
In fact, during our deliberations, ilang beses po yan inulit ng mga resource persons natin. Dahil nga, hindi pa po darating to sa Supreme Court. Parati po yung may constitutional experience, nararanasan. During our deliberations, ilang beses po yan inulit ng mga resource persons mabigyan ng kaliwanagan pagdating sa proseso, hindi pa po ito pagdating sa substance, pagdating sa form. Na-experience, nararanasan. It is also marami po talagang katanungan na dapat po talagang mabigyan ng kaliwanagan pagdating sa proseso, pagdating sa paraan, pagdating sa substance, pagdating sa form. RBH 6 and RBH 7 will face. Vital. That's why it is important for us to work with the Senate on this so that we can limit leadership ng Senate at yung leadership ng House para mas makita natin kung ano yung RBH 7 will face. Kasi mangyayari mas maganda with less mahalaga na talagang makapag-usap yung leadership ng Senate at yung leadership ng House para mas makita natin kung ano yung daan na fastest route to get it approved and get less impediments and have the plebiscite in the
borrowing the term that
Congressman Goles has used, still uncharted waters.
How
but at
serious
least
is the leadership
fastest route to get
idiretso
it
sa
approved
COMELEC
and get it to the
after
COMELEC and have the
approval,
plebiscite
even
in the soonest
pending the
possible
action of
time?
the Senate? Sir, I have 2 points
What we said
for
earlier,
Suarez.
everything is
How
on
serious
the table.
is the leadership
But I think
na
the best,
idiretso sa COMELEC ito
route
after
for us
third
to
reading
take
approval,
is to work
even
with the
pending
Senate.
the action of the Senate?
Because we want what we said earlier, everything is on the table. But I think the best will eventually route for us to take is to work with the Senate. Sinabi kanina na because we want to lessen any legal obstacle. So mas maganda RBH 6 and RBH 7 will eventually questions na kailangan mabigyan ng kaliwanagan na maganda may mga sektor na handa ng mag-usap para ma-address na kagad natin ito. So mas maganda kung mag-ahabla ng kaso
you are
at may mga
assuming
legal
that the Senate will
questions na
cooperate. But what
kailangan
if
mabigyan ng
they
kaliwanagan,
don't? Because their body
maganda
language
yung both houses
can
mag-usap
make you doubt
para
that you
ma-address na agad
purely
natin
speculative,
ito moving forward.
Sir, but
I think
you
the
are
Senate
assuming that the Senate will cooperate. But what
will move
if
and will move forward.
they don't?
We're still
Because
very
their body
hopeful
language
and
can
that they will
make you doubt
will
that
see
you
what purely speculative RG why it is important. I think the Senate all realize why it is necessary. Will move and will move forward. We're still very hopeful, none other than that they will see Secretary of Commerce, why it is important, and I think we all realize why in her speech that the U.S. delegation was very much excited, none other than with the talks of lifting economic restrictions. And I'm sure this message has reached the Senate. And I'm sure the senators will that the U.S. delegation was very much excited with the talks to get the necessary votes so that they can get their version of the RBH 6 has reached the Senate. And I'm sure the senators kami dito sa House were willing to work with the Senate. Just so that we can to get the necessary votes, if we need to convince them, if we need to talk to them, if we need to approve and knock on their doors and ask for their help, I think willing to work Congress with the and congressmen are willing to do that, just so that we can get enough votes. And if we need to convince them, the amendments, talk to them, if we need to put in knock on their doors and ask for their help, I think may push na kagad natin yung plebiscito sa madaling panahon. Just so that we can get the the amendments
is yung SMNI franchise revocation bill po ba? Is it going to be on third reading later or also on Wednesday? And meron na po bang word next point the order of arrest for SMNI franchise revocation bill po ba? Is it going to be on third reading later or also on Wednesday? And meron na po bang word on the order of arrest for Pastor
Natutuwa po ako sa naging takbo ng bilang committee ng franchise, and I would like to congratulate deliver ng privilege Congressman Gaston Bunting about properly handling and managing ng SMNI. Sinabi ko nga dun sa last hearing, ito na yata yung pinakamatagal na hearing committee ng franchise, dahil inabot ng 4 na buwan. Ganun pong pagpapakita ng leniency, handling and managing, kindness, ng generosity. Sinabi ko nga dun sa last hearing, ito na yata yung pinakamatagal na hearing dahil inabot ng 4 na buwan. Now, unfortunately for SMNI, pagpapakita ng leniency nila, ng kindness, ng generosity, na hindi sila lumabag ang committee ng franchise pagdating sa issue ng SMNI. Franchise that was unfortunately for SMNI. So therefore, hindi po voted that napatunayan be revoked, na hindi sila lumabag sa mga provision if I'm not mistaken, we're set to vote on this that was provided to them. So therefore, it was voted that their franchise be revoked.
Regarding pa rin po sa economic chacha, kasi po Senate President
if I'm not mistaken, we're set to vote on this on third and final reading this week.
With the President in Czech Republic, and he said
regarding pa rin po sa economic chacha, kasi po Senate President Subiri made a statement, public statement when with the President in Czech Republic, and he said they are on track on passing RBH 6. Pero earlier po you said pwedeng gamitin po yung congressional break para magnilay-nilay, mag-meet ang House and Senate leadership. Ibig sabihin po ba nito ay hindi pa rin po kayo pabor dun sa timeline ng Senate kasi they still have 3 more hearings at plano po nilang pagbotohan sa plenaryo before SONA.
The Senate is unang-una on the point na really geared towards having it approved. So with regards to the details on when, that just goes to show that the Senate is how we're gonna have really geared towards having it approved. Siguro so with regards to the details during the break, dahil mabibigyan po ng sapat ng oras at panahon yung leadership of both houses to meet and decide. So we take that, very that issue will be taken up during the break. President issued that statement mabibigyan po ng sapat ng oras at panahon yung leadership of both houses to meet and decide. There is indeed, so we take that enough very positively to be positive with Senate President issuing that statement with the President. That just goes to show
konting details lang po dun sa mangyayari sa Wednesday.
There is indeed
nominal voting po yung pag-pass on third and final reading po. Can you walk us through the process po and how many votes? 3/4. Thank you po. Konting details lang po dun sa mangyayari sa Wednesday. Nominal voting po yung pag-pass on third and final reading po. Can you walk us through the process po and how many votes? 3/4. It's more than 230 po ba?
Yeah, so nominal voting tayo sa Wednesday. Kung dumaan man po sa nominal voting, now, approved na rin in principle more than 280 congressmen have already co-authored RBH yung consistency ng position ng House members approved na rin in principle dahil sa dami ng nag-co-author sa RBA 7 at kung titingnan din natin more or less ganun yung din consistency ng position ng House members nung ipinasa natin yung RBA 6 sa amendments ng ating economic provisions ng ating saligang batas. Patuloy pa rin yung more or less ganun din po yung bilang at suporta na pinakikita ng ating mambabatas patungkol sa issue ng RBA 6 amendments ng ating saligang batas. Kaya natutuwa po tayo na patuloy pa rin yung pagkakaisa at suporta na pinakikita ng ating mambabatas patungkol sa issue ng amendments ng ating saligang batas.
Political rallies and
Some
at
of your
times
colleagues have already
anti-government
commented
rally
on
pa.
this, but just to get your take po,
at nakapanood
what's your
ng prayer
opinion
rally
po
na gano'n,
of
di
this
ba? Kasi
prayer
usually
rallies
pag
that
sinabing prayer rally,
transition
talagang
somehow into
may mga
political
nagdadasal, may
rallies
nangangaral,
and at
kaso
times
lang dito mukhang
anti-government rally pa?
nagkaroon ng pagkakaiba ng anyo ang mga prayer rallies. Nakapanood ng prayer rally
Ako
na
ang
gano'n,
posisyon
diba?
ko,
Kasi usually pag sinabing prayer rally, talagang
I don't think
nakakatulong po ito sa takbo ng ating bansa. Nagkaroon ng pagkakaiba ng anyo ang mga prayer rallies. So,
ako ang posisyon ko
within the country. And having noise
I don't
such
think
as this
nakakatulong
is not
po ito
helpful,
sa
especially we're in on track
ang nais po natin
towards
ipakita
recovery from a pandemic. Stability
So, I would
within the
rather
country
focus
and
all
having
our
noise
attention
such as
on
energies
this
is not helpful,
on efforts
especially
that will help the country
we're in
grow
on
and
track
stabilize.
towards recovery from a pandemic.
Sana
So I
hindi
would
na
rather
madagdagan ito dahil
focus
nakikita
all our
naman
attention
natin
and
na
energies
wala naman
on
talagang
efforts that will
magandang
help the
naidudulot
country
so
grow
far.
and stabilize.
So, let's just focus
on the
sana
hindi na madagdagan
supporting
ito
the
dahil
administration's
nakikita naman natin
objectives
wala
and
naman talagang
continuing our
magandang
legislative
naidudulot
work
so
so that we
far.
can
So let's just
continue to
focus
support,
on the
unity
on
with the country
supporting
and number
the
two, of course,
administration's
yung,
objectives
bagong
and
Pilipinas
continuing
na
our
ipinaglalaban
legislative
ng
work
ating, mahal
so
na
that we can continue to support.
just to point out, I mean, if you would look at the
unity
recent
with the
numbers of
country and
President
number
Bongbong
two,
Marcos,
of course, yung bagong Pilipinas
they've
na
rebounded.
ipinaglalaban ng ating mahal na
his
Pangulo.
net satisfaction, his approval
just to
rating,
point out, I
his
mean, if you would look at the
trust
recent
rating has
numbers
again,
of President Bongbong
improved.
Marcos,
So just goes to show
that when we
they've
talk about
rebounded.
performance, which should be the basis
his net
really,
satisfaction,
of
his
every
approval
administration,
rating,
the administration of President Bongbong Marcos is doing very well, improved. So this just goes to show that when we talk about performance, which should be the basis really of every administration, the administration of President Bongbong Marcos is doing very well.
Na sana naman
So
hinay-hinay,
these
medyo
prayer
lagyan naman
rallies,
natin
quote
ng
unquote,
konting
are mere
delikadesa
distractions.
sa mga
And
salitang
I do
ginagamit
echo the
dahil,
sentiments of Congressman
hindi po to
Rog.
maganda pakinggan
Na sana naman
at hindi rin to
hinay-hinay,
magandang naririnig.
medyo lagyan naman natin ng
Especially ng
konting
mga
delikadesa
kabataan, dahil kung titingnan
sa
po
mga
natin
salitang
yung
ginagamit.
may
dahil,
mga bata din yata
hindi
doon
po to
na involved. I don't think
maganda
it's-
pakinggan
it
at
sets
hindi
the
rin to
right
magandang
model,
naririnig,
especially
especially
for the
ng mga
younger
kabataan.
generation.
Dahil kung titingnan po natin yung
I
rally,
have
may
to ask
mga
this
bata
since it's
din
been
yata
alluded to,
doon na involved.
do
I don't
you
think, it
demand,
it
would you
sets
demand
the
a
right
public apology
model,
from ex-Congressman Glenn Chong
especially for the younger
threatening
generation.
to slap the First Lady?
Without
I
a
have to ask
doubt.
this since it's been alluded to.
He should.
Do you demand,
He should. I
would
mean,
you demand a public apology from
the words
ex-Congressman
that he
Glenn Chong
uttered
for
against our First
threatening
Lady
to slap
are
the First
totally
Lady?
uncalled for. Without a
He
doubt.
I'm
So,
he should.
I don't only demand
He
it,
should.
but I
I
think
mean,
out of
those-
common courtesy,
the words that he
and,
uttered against our First
basic
Lady
human
are
nature,
totally uncalled
I think he should.
He should.
He may have his misgivings.
So,
he may feel bad
I
about
don't only
certain
demand it,
things
but
in
I
life,
think
but
out of
to
common
say
courtesy
that on TV, and
I think it's totally uncalled.
basic
And he
human
should.
nature,
Doon lang sa
I
point
think he
na,
should.
ano,
He
I
may
think,
have his misgivings.
siguro,
he may feel bad about certain things
sa
in
mga
life,
susunod na mga
but to say that
pagkakataon,
on TV,
malaman din natin
I
yung
think it's
mga
totally uncalled for.
dinadaluhan
And he
natin.
should.
Kasi
Doon lang sa
syempre,
point na,
kita nyo naman
I
yung
think,
tenor nung
um,
prayer rally
siguro,
na yun. I think very strong yung anti-administration sentiment at sinisigaw ng mga individual na nandun. So, of course, being part of the cabinet prayer rally na yun, President Bongbong Marcos, very strong so it sends the wrong signal. Especially for me, di ba? Kasi ipinaglaban natin, kaya sila na parehas nanalo dahil sa unity at pagkakaisa. So, di dapat yun din yung nakikita natin, especially sa mga leader natin sa taas. Ipinaglaban natin, kaya sila na parehas nanalo dahil sa unity po yung mababanggit ko doon. Di dapat yun din yung nakikita natin. We need to be a little bit more leader natin sa prudence na yung pagkakaisa at pagtutulungan. And proper in deciding yun lang po yung mababanggit ko doon. So, pagdating sa, we need to be a little bit ganung usapin.
Related pa rin sa RBH7 and sa recent trips sa Germany and Czech Republic ng administrasyon. Ano pong masasabi nyo na umabot sa $4 billion yung naikasang business deals
related pa rin sa
RBH7 and sa recent trips sa Germany and Czech Republic ng administrasyon. Ano pong masasabi nyo na umabot sa $4 billion yung naikasang business deals doon. At ngayong inaasahan na yung pagpasa natin sa RBH7 sa third reading. Ano kaya yung magiging epekto nito sa mga susunod pang pagkakataon kapag naisakatuparan na economic charter change? Pwede po kayang madoble pa, matriple pa yung mga ganitong numero na naikakasa ng administrasyon sa ibang bansa.
So I think in relation to the question, other than that, $4 billion the president is the best. It's a testament to PBBM's dedication to promoting the country's economic interests and attracting foreign direct investments. Other than that, blossomed into the president is the best. More marketing strategist for the country. More his foreign trips have indeed coming into the country. Nabanggit ko kanina yung recent delegation more interest. I think more commitment, $8 billion. You can correct me with that figure, but I think it was around direct investments coming into the country. US delegation. Nabanggit ko kanina yung recent delegation mula sa Czech Republic. I think that's around $8 billion. In the billions, you can correct me with that figure, but I think it was around $8 billion. Nabanggit ko rin po kanina nung US delegation to host an important delegation from Germany at saka yung Czech Republic that will bring in more in the billions din po yung papasok into the country. So, nabanggit ko rin po kanina, we're set to host an important delegation from the World Economic Forum that will bring in more in order to investments into the country and to maximize on the opportunities that is presented from the outside coming in. Now we need to look at ourselves. What do we need to fix in order to realize all of this and to maximize on the opportunities that is presented to us? Kaya nga po napakahalaga na po natin ma-realize maayos na po talaga natin in finality yung RBH6 at yung RBH7 at magkasundo na po yung nakapag-secure din po ng para tuluyan na po natin ma-realize ang itong mga Pangulo kasama ni Speaker Martin Romualdez ng mga dayuhan na mag-invest mga OFWs nakapag-secure din po ng Germany. It seems like there is an increasing demand ating for Filipinos abroad, Speaker Martin Romualdez, pagdating in all sectors, mga OFWs nakakailanganin ng Czech Republic at ng Germany. So it seems like there is an increasing demand for Filipinos abroad, not only in health, but in all sectors, and of course, in the business. So, qualities of again, this is testament when it comes to characteristics na hinahanap ng mga employers, the capacity.
Clarify lang po. Kasi, di ba, since kanina sinabi niyo po everything is on the table, pero hindi pa natin sure kasi kung ano yung mangyayari sa Senate. Pero, hindi po ba pag resolution of both houses, parehong verbatim clarify lang po. Kasi, di ba, since kanina sinabi niyo po everything is on the table, paano po ba yun? Pero, hindi pa natin sure kasi kung ano yung mangyayari sa Senate. Pero, natin, hindi po pag resolution of both houses, parehong verbatim word for word po, inadapt po natin kung ano yung nasa Constitution. Paano po ba yun, sir? Paano po ba yun, sir, kung wala na po ba yun on the table? Way of voting natin, RBH7, pag-uusapan pa, explicitly says yung Senate voting separately sa atin, inadapt po natin kung ano yung nasa Constitution. Paano po ba yun, sir? Yung BICAM, wala na po ba yun on the table? Or yung sinasabi nyo na pag-uusapan pa over the
nagkakaroon tayo ng BICAM pag maraming
the mere fact that RBH 7 mirrors RBH 6 at pagdating sa addresses a lot of issues, but insofar as it's a mirror disagreeing provisions, usually nagkakaroon tayo ng bycam. So sa palagay ko, ang kailangan pagkaso yung diskusyon pagdating sa punto na maaprubahan na punto ng Senado. But insofar as ang mahalaga talaga dito ay magkausap. So sa palagay ko, leadership ng Senado kukonti na lang po yung ng Kongreso pagdating sa punto na maaprubahan na punto ng Senado. But ang mahalaga talaga dito ay magkausap ang leader ng leadership ng Senado at leadership ng Kongreso para malaman talaga yung way forward on what will be the necessary steps once we resume for both houses to meet on the latter part of April. It be in small or big groups to decide for your questions on what will be the necessary questions that once we resume to address session. But we can only address these questions on the latter once part we meet our counterparts in the Senate.
So, again,
thank you for your questions. And indeed, these are some of the questions that we need to address. But we can only address these questions once we meet our counterparts in the Senate. We will have yet to hear the decision of the House leadership, especially Speaker Martin Romualdez, with regards to conducting of hearings during the break. We will have but yet to following hear the decision the nature of the House leadership, especially Speaker Martin Romualdez, that work never stops. So conducting I won't be surprised if there will be an announcement that committee hearings will continue still during the nature of Speaker Martin Romualdez, that work never stops. So I won't be surprised if there will be an announcement that committee hearings will continue still during the break. Kasi nasa nature po talaga dito sa plenary. And dapat parati nagtatrabaho maski walang trabaho, dapat parati may ginagawa. Not only with siguro atay na lang natin yung with other proposed legislation po dito sa plenary. And yes, it will be tackled. Yes, it will be, and the discussions will continue. Not only with the legislated wage hike, with other proposed legislation as well.
Sir, based on your statement na mayroon at mayroong doon sa pagdating na papagtibay na ng mga infirmities ng naturang aksyon ng House of Representatives on Wednesday. Sir, my question is, so you're expecting na mayroon at mayroong magdadala sa Supreme Court. You are running out of time questioning kung alin mga infirmities na naturang aksyon ng House of Representatives. Sir, my question is, hindi kaya gagahulin na kayo sa oras because according to you are running out of time. Kasi hinabol natin na oras na huwag abutan ng October dahil election period na yun. Pag nadala ba sa Supreme Court, hindi ba kayo nangangamba na magkakaroon ng delay? Alam naman natin kung minsan ng Supreme Court, hindi agad-agad umaksyon.
Actually, kasi nga, we're really pressed for time. And I mentioned talaga yung pangamba ko. Many times in the past. Mahalaga na talaga opportunity natin. Unti-unti na magkasundo na talaga yung House at Senate. Pagpasok po natin ng June pa lang. Actually, June. And I mentioned it, Presidente, dito sa atin. Many times in the past. Mag-uumpisa na yung budget season. Yung window of opportunity natin. So, yung attention ng maraming mambabatas natin, kasi pagpasok po natin ng June pa lang. Pag-aaral, pagkasonan ni Presidente dito sa atin. 2025 budget. Mag-uumpisa na yung budget season. October. So, yung attention ng maraming mambabatas natin, nakafocus lumiliit na po yung window natin dito. At pagpapapasa kami po ng 2025 budget doon sa statements na binanggit October ni filing of candidate Subiri. So talagang track sila. Lumiliit na po yung window natin dito. Kaya kami po ay hopeful talaga doon sa statements na binanggit ni Senate President Mig Subiri constitutional challenge will have enough time. So tanong na lang talaga dito yung issue ng kailan the plebiscite at sana sa madaling panahon will have para sa ganon yung issue ng constitutional challenge will have enough time to address. And RBH 7 yung issue ng eventually when to have the plebiscite to hurdle will have enough time to address in hurdling because these are a lot of stumbling blocks. The sooner we can have RBH 6 and RBH 7, the sooner we can put in place eventually the amendments in our constitution. Have to hurdle.
Thank you, sir.
And if we
Do you
have more
any,
time
closing
in
statements?
hurdling these
maraming salamat
the
sa
sooner
oras
we can
at
have
pagkakataon na
the
naibigay
plebiscite
niyo
and
para
the sooner we
muli
can
po
put
namin
in
kayo
place
maliwanagan
the
na
amendments in
sana
our
naman kayo naliwanagan.
Thank you,
sa
sir.
mga
Do you have
usapin
any,
at mga
closing
issues
statements?
na unang-una maraming salamat sa oras at pagkakataon na naibigay nyo para muli po namin kayo maliwanagan na sana naman kayo naliwanagan. 3 more days of sa mga usapin at mga issues na similar to hinaharap ng ating bansa at maging dito sa House of Representatives, and a lot of work will be we have 3 more days of work ahead of us, and similar to fully comply 100% what we have shown in the past, with all the legislative, a lot of work will be done, and a lot of work will be approved of our president. In fact, we are set to hindi lang po on track fully comply 100%. Advance pa kami sa trabaho all the legislative ganun din po yung nakita ninyo nung ipinasa po namin yung RB 87 of our president. So, hindi lang po on track ang House of Representatives. Advance pa kami sa trabaho namin. So, ganun din po yung nakita ninyo nung ipinasa po namin yung RB 87 when we approved it. Exhaustive, inclusive, are in the doors of history. How else would you want to describe it? Hope that our counterparts it was enlightening for a lot of us will also when we approved it. Grasp the same opportunity. We indeed are in the doors of history here in the House, and I do hope, and I do hope that our counterparts in the Senate
Thank you, Congressman
will
D.S.
also
Suarez,
grasp the
and
same
to everyone,
opportunity
have a great day.
with the
This
same
is your
fervor
favorite music radio
as here in the House of Representatives.
Para
Muli
sa
inyo
mga
lahat,
genuine jewelry o mataas na
Thank
uri
you,
ng
Congressman
alahas at
D.S.
maaasahan sa
Suarez,
panahon
and to
ng
everyone,
pangangailangan,
have a great day.
Quick Loan Pawn Shop at Gold Boulevard, Tuwina ay nakahanda na kayo ay paglingkuran. Quick Loan Pawn Shop at Gold Boulevard. Ang Gold Boulevard Jewelry Store ay matatagpuan sa SM Lucena, SM North EDSA, SM Fairview at kakabit ng ilang Quick Loan Pawn Shops. Quick Loan Pawn Shop at Gold Boulevard. May online jewelry showroom na